right, so we just pulled up to the Nissan dealership, and I'm really liking this SV right here. What do you think, Nate?
It's pretty clean, dude.
It's a nice family car, you know? I'm a very family-oriented man.
What happened to the front end, though?
Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. That'll buff right out.
So are these certified pre-owned or no?
Certified pre-owned. All right, so we pulled up to Ben's shop. He actually needs a little bit of help from us. As you guys can see, he has this bed sitting out here. I like this custom bed liner. I wonder where they got this. What's up with this bed liner?
I think some contractors had this truck and they poured paint on it when they erected it.
Maybe it kind of looks like they were putting brush strokes all the way up here, honestly.
They were trying to clean it off. And
they were cleaning it with the brush. Destroyed it, but don't be scared of it.
Oh man, get a new one.
See what happened was it hit a tree right here.
Bro, get a new one.
It bounced off a tree. Bam! Doing about 60 miles an hour.
Is the inner structure damaged?
No.
Oh man,
that's not damaged.
Oh yeah, it's just a body line.
No, we're gonna replace it like this. That's why I cut it like that.
Yeah, right.
What?
No, you're talking crazy. That's not a bad idea.
Literally just slice it, and then you won't have to mess with anything here. That's why I cut it like that. You're saying about bedside? I mean, for free, you can't really.
Wait, hold up, free. What are you talking about?
Nah.
I talked to Hector. He said, "Hey,
nah, Hector. Oh well, somebody owes us parking space. You know,
You can't count it as storage because it's only a bed. If you had the truck there, then
it's actually even more storage because it doesn't move. So we had to always hire somebody to move it around. So
no, but see, that's how it comes apart right there. That'd probably be the most ideal.
I mean, we'll be okay with $69.99.
All right. I'll send a check in the mail.
All right. You got my address?
I'm just gonna send it.
So for real, you want to do it like that?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, what are you gonna be beating that out? I mean, it's the most ideal way to do it.
I mean, you're not wrong. It looks like that would be the best way to do it.
Because think about it, we won't mess with any spot welds here. We won't have to paint anything up there. All you have to do is just basically won't have to do any body work on it.
Yep.
You know?
And then you can go around and tell people it was never wrecked.
And this section right here is already bed lined, so you only have to buy like a quarter of what you need.
Dang, boy! Alright, so we got the bed up on the stand, and Vlad is going to go ahead and strip everything down that we need to get out of the way, and then we will start drilling all the spot welds out. And we are going to replace it with the inner structure, so I think that's a really good idea because if you look right here, we have damage here, and we have quite a bit of damage over there, but there's no damage to that rear wall, and there's no damage to the actual floor of the truck. So if we cut all that away and put that new piece on, like Ben said, everything's gonna be nice and original. You'll have all the original spot welds in all the areas that you can see and feel, so that's always good. And everything else, like where we welded up, it's not gonna be seen once it's done, so.
Strip everything down?
Yes, sir, get right on it.
Two. What? Action.
Man, look at that. That looks good. Got perfect gaps on the tailgate, both sides. We're ready to weld now, so we are going to go ahead and fire up the welder, get this thing welded up, and start body work on it. We got it all welded up and it's looking really good. Nate, show them these welds right here. I mean, they're not like perfect, but they're like really perfect. Got it all welded up under here. And you know what I really like Ben's idea on how to replace this, because if you look around here, there's no welds that will be visible. Like, you know, nothing. So technically, you know, it was never replaced, never been wrecked. But
And honestly, it took us probably just as much time to do that how it would take you to do this.
yeah, I think so. Because like when you're doing this, you're gonna have to be extra careful, you know, removing it, installing it, lining it up. This was just like plug and play. It popped off and it went right back on. With the skin, it's a little bit more, you know, a little more complicated. And then right here, check this out. It's like, I mean, the originality is just, it's off the charts. Look at that.
It is perfect.
We don't have to do any seaming up right here.
You
Nothing.
never know. Once this thing's all painted and bed lined, it will be like a brand new bed.
What are you guys thinking right here? Probably just like kind of sand that down and fade it in and.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sand it down, fade the bed liner, and then we'll probably sand all this bed liner and just give it all a nice new coat.
Yeah, just probably stay light on that.
Yeah. I mean, this is some tough stuff right here. That's good. That's good bed liner.
Yeah, that bed liner, when I was separating this right here, I thought that the spot welds weren't coming apart, but it was the bed liner that was holding it. I actually had to chisel through it. So that's pretty crazy. That stuff is really tough.
And what did it take? It took us like 4.5 hours to do this perfectly. Bam.
Yeah.
And I mean, we weren't working that fast.
Yeah,
I mean, we were chilling, you know.
I think we might have been slacking a little bit
Just a
more.
little bay for that long, and that's it. I mean, think about it. If we would have changed this to bedside, we'd have to bondo all this right here. All that have to be bondoed. All that would have to be bondoed over there, and it would just be a mess. But now it's like perfect.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm very happy with how it turned out. What is good? Hey, but you know what looks even better? Check this out. Check this out. Look at that bumper though. Look how sleek that is. Remember last time when we were here, Ben was talking about he was going to modify the bumper, and look at that. Look at them tight corners, man.
It still ain't done yet, though. It ain't done.
It ain't done yet. He ain't wiped it down yet.
It needs to be a little bit more finessed, a little thin coat of filler, you know.
And what did you say you're going to do with the taillights?
The taillights, you can see right here, this is how they go on normally. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this area out right here and I'm gonna recess them all the way in there. And there's gonna be the same gap that's here, there's gonna be the same gap here that goes
all the way around them?
Yep.
Are you going to get some aftermarket ones, or are you just going to keep
No, I'm
this?
gonna get these right here, and then check this out. I have my 2015 Mustang tail. I'm probably gonna buy a destroyed one, and I'm gonna take these LEDs out of there, and I'm gonna use the controller so they'll also be sequential. You see, all you got is power right here. You got power, you got a ground, and then power. So it's pretty easy to wire up. So it'd be sequential taillights on the 65. So
Yo, that's gonna be sweet.
because I mean, it wouldn't be hard. All I have to do is basically, I'm probably gonna buy a broken taillight, you know, for 50, 60 bucks. Take all the guts out of it, trim that down, put it in there, and then bam, once that's recessed, that's perfect. See, that's how they're supposed to sit right there.
You're gonna put them in though?
Well, they sit like that right there because then you still have that back bezel. Which will probably remove that back bezel and then color them in nicely, so then you have a nice clean bezel look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we are also gonna delete this hole right here. That's gonna be gone. I'm still debating I'm probably gonna delete this hole too.
Nah, leave that one.
It looks so clean.
Why can't you put like a badge on there or something?
No, but it looks ugly. Without it, it looks so clean.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen them without it.
Because look, the car's gonna be gray, and then this area here is all gonna be black. It's gonna be black like that, and you have the tail lights, the recessed tail lights, color matched bumper.
Okay.
And then here on the back valance, check this out. You see, factory valance goes like this right here. It goes in like that. I'm gonna bring this out like this. See, this is my test bolt. I'm gonna bring that out just a hair like that. Bend this in, and then it's gonna kind of give it that beefier look in the back, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna bring this down right here like this. Because you can see the distance from here.
Yeah, I see it.
It makes it look really weird.
Yeah, it kind of like wedges up.
Yeah, so even if whenever you lower the car down, it's still like the back is way too high.
I wonder why they did that. Like, why did they need so much clearance back here?
It's for going up hills,
Popping wheelies.
popping wheelies and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks good. But look how
We ain't gonna be going up no hills.
perfect. It needs a little bit of work. And then look, I made custom brackets, and then there's also a bolt right here.
Oh, that's holding it on there.
Yeah. But see, look, once we do that, stance this out, I might add a little bit just like that right there, just to bring that rear end down a little bit, and then throw a diffuser on there or something.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a lot more work, but I mean, I get the vision. I see what you're saying. It will definitely make it look a lot better.
Yep.
You know, because Ford, they really didn't know what they were doing when they built this car. You know, they might need some Vtuned expertise over there at the factory.
Well, I don't really like how, look, whenever it's up like this, it's like weird. Like, it's not even flush, but yeah, basically I already bent it out a lot.
Are you gonna keep these?
No, I'm getting rid of these and I'm getting rid of that. You see that right there? That's off a Nissan.
Dude, that's like perfect. Oh yeah, they cut that down?
No, I have to cut it. I need to actually get a longer one. But then check this out. Look at this. This closes with precision.
He built it like that because his girl's gonna be slamming it like that.
Yes, sir. No, these cars actually, like in my comment section, people were like talking about, yeah, those locks are just, they're played.
They suck.
Yeah.
They suck, especially right here. They rust out sometimes.
Now look, hey, this weather strip is from a Nissan Sentra.
Oh dang.
You see? And it closes so nice. And then see, this is actually, there's a side panel that goes there and it's gonna cover all that in.
Dang, that seals perfectly.
Oh yeah.
Seals absolutely perfectly. And this door is like
Dude, it's solid. It's like, dude,
100%.
what I will have to do, I'm gonna grind this up and put some welds. I'm probably gonna weld like this corner, weld this corner right here.
Why?
These doors tend to sag. Like, dude, I can bend it.
Oh yeah, because they're so long.
Look, I can bend it pretty easy, and I don't like it. You know?
Yeah, once you put everything in them, they're gonna be real heavy and they're real long. You got a lot of leverage, so you're right. Might have to stiffen them up a bit. I wonder why they don't have the cross beams, you know, like at the angle like most cars
They
do.
just didn't have it back in the day. Well,
Like
no,
I
they
said,
do.
Ford, they just don't know what
do.
they're doing.
They do, but see, they have it in here.
That's probably
Yeah.
Is there glue? There's no glue in there.
It's literally just, I think I can weld this thing to here.
No, you just need to glue it.
Or put panel bond in there.
Yeah, just panel bond it or some sort of glue. Yeah,
Well, I definitely am gonna weld up some stuff in here though, make it nice and secure, cause
just to tighten it up a bit. I like that it's gonna have the updated door latches, so it's
And
gonna
I'm
have
actually
electronic
changing-
locks.
yeah, electronic locks, and I'm changing the design. I'm not gonna make the door handle up here. The door handle's going down here now.
Nice. See, because I was gonna ask you, like, what are you gonna do when water gets down in there?
Well, there would be a rubber seal around there anyways.
Well, then it would fill up with water.
Who cares? Drinking water.
Walks
but
up-
see now, hey,
walks up. Little
now
puddle.
now it's good because now you would be able to see that. But now if I'm gonna slice this out like this, I'm gonna go find a car at the junkyard that has a door handle and just flip the door handle backwards and bam. You know what I'm saying? And then bam, and then look, the cool thing about these Nissan, it's not on a rod, it's on a cable.
Yeah.
You see? So there's two.
Infinite possibilities.
And then,
Why is there two?
it's for inside, outside.
Oh, yeah.
See? And then to
that's
open the door,
smart.
there's gonna be a strap. Like the race cars have it.
That's smart. I forgot that the Sentras have that like that. Because a lot of cars just have a rod that pushes it down.
With the rod, you can't really do much. Now, look, all I have to do is basically just like this.
Yeah, that's genius.
Or like this, look. It's gonna go on the thing right here, and whenever you lift up, bam.
Why don't you just drill a little hole? Look,
He's already got a hole.
look, and just have it sticking out.
I think it needs a nice door handle, but it's gonna be under here. It's gonna be nice and hidden, you know.
Yeah.
It's just gonna look heck of clean. And the reason why I'm talking about reinforcing doors is because you see how tight these gaps are. Once this door opens and closes, and once everything's in there, it's gonna sag and it's gonna mess up the paint. And it's gonna do all that. But if I reinforce everything, weld everything up, maybe I'll put maybe I'll even put another crossbar in there, just to strengthen the door up and add protection. Because this thing, you wrap around a tree, this thing will just. But I think we are gonna crash test this car once we get it done. We're gonna crash test it and then rebuild
About a
it
60-mile-an-hour crash test.
just to see how everything fares up.
We did that with Nate's Miata.
Yeah, hey, it held up pretty good. No, but you just wait till you see how good this front end's gonna look though.
Oh, it's gonna look.
No spoilers, but I'm getting rid of all this factory stuff. I hate the way this looks right here. You can see, look how much higher this is than the bottom of the car. This needs to be right here. Because when you put this factory front end, dude, it looks like every other Mustang. It's like, dude, why do that? Why not just do something like cool? Like the engine base, dude, you know how stiff this car is? Look at this. Look, that jack stand ain't even on, and it's
Yeah, it's pretty stiff.
it's a stiff car, dude. Like I was just thinking about it. Look, frame rails are welded to these solid panels. These solid panels are welded to that. That's all welded solid right there. Welded to that. Welded all back there. All that's welded. And then look at this. Look at that 2x4 frame rail to body. Nobody does it like that. Plus you got that bar that goes up, comes through here. So this bar right here is coming from the back through there, and then everything's just solid.
Tied in.
Yep. And
Probably a
then
little bit too solid.
I'm gonna add more brackets back here. I'm gonna go like this. Look, from this point on, I'm gonna weld a tab onto here and have 2 more bolts for here just to hold this in. You know?
Yeah, can't have that flapping around.
No, because there's gonna be a lot of filler on this car. Not like a lot, but there's gonna be like skim coat. And if everything's nice and tight, no issues. And then we're gonna build a fully aluminum fender liner. It's gonna be bolted in wide body, probably up to here.
I like the ideas.
My wide body is gonna be different from you're never gonna see a wide body like this. It's gonna be pretty complex, but simple at the same time.
That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hit that like button if you did, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.